Boom! We are back with another Bow Disciples video. Today I want to give an archery tip that I think will help you shoot better, but most of all is going to make your shoulders thank you, and you're going to be able to shoot a bow for longer with less pain. So I'm going to show you guys the way that I see a lot of guys draw a bow that is not anatomically correct, okay? And I'm going to explain why too. It's kind of like this. Like this, and I could draw the bow back, but I'm not going to because it really starts to hurt in my front shoulder and a little bit in my back shoulder just from going halfway. But I'm sure you guys see people do this all the time. They go to draw and their elbow's down here and they come around and then come up like that. I see guys do it all the time. And the problem with this is when I draw like that, even just that half draw, I felt a lot of strain in my arm, which is unfortunate because your arm is a relatively small group of muscles between your bicep, which is pulling, and your forearm. Whereas if you draw the way I'm going to show you guys today, you're using your lat muscle, which is part of your biggest muscle group in your entire upper body, which is your back. Okay, so you guys saw that. It was kind of like here, you know, here, just a lot of stress, very uncomfortable. And then not only that, but like once you're drawn, you're here. You're here, your anchor's up here. So now you have to draw and then boom, try to come up. That takes a lot of time and a lot of unneeded effort to get to your anchor point. The way I'm going to encourage you guys to draw, and if you're drawing the way I just showed, I promise I'm not trying to like bash on you. A lot of people can shoot good like that. I just think it's important to prioritize our health as archers if it's something you want to do for a long period of time, and I don't think that draw cycle is the best way to do that. So again, not bashing on anybody. There's some really good shooters that shoot that way, but again, even the good shooters, think about it. If you don't have to do this anymore, you're probably going to shoot a little better. That saves you about 3 seconds per shot, which in turn is going to make you shake less. You're going to be less fatigued. You're going to get off a better arrow. So here's how I like to shoot, and here's how I think uses your body the best. Notice here, Nick, if you could look at my elbow positioning, it's up high. My front arm's kind of up high. It's about in line with my eyes. And then if you notice, like you can see on the video, watch me, I like to lean forward a bit on my shot, on my draws. I don't have to, but I like to for this reason. Watch, I lean forward a bit and it opens up my back, opens up my lat, and then all I have to do is boom, tense it up, and I'm straight into my anchor. That fast, and I'm ready to shoot. So, I mean, you guys could see the difference. It's either here to here, or it's just one big muscle, just boom, straight to the anchor. So check it out again. I'll do it in slow motion so people can really see it, but like, look, I get the arm up, lean forward just a smidge, and then boom, straight into the anchor. That fast. And I'm ready to shoot. I mean, I could legitimately, like watch this, I can get a shot off, an accurate shot. I'm not going to shoot an arrow, but just look at this. Boom, and I'm ready to shoot. I can get an accurate arrow off in like 3 seconds. Whereas like the other way, maybe 5, but like probably at 6, at the fastest 6 seconds to get off a good shot. Which is important because if you're doing a follow-up shot on a deer or whatever, like, and say your first shot wasn't great and he stops again at 45, you want to be able to get a quick shot off. So that's just important, guys. Another thing I want to touch on is if you're gonna switch to this draw cycle, which might be hard for you guys in some ways who have shot the other way, you might not even be able to draw your bow at its current poundage with this new style. It might take you some time to relearn how to draw the bow. So you might have to take a trip down to the bow and arrow shop or your local pro shop, wherever you live, have them turn down your bow and then relearn, boom, how to draw just all off the lat. And then you can increase your poundage. And in fact, you'll be able to pull way more once you learn how to draw your bow like this. A couple exercises you could do to help flatten that curve are going to be wide grip pull-ups. Super good for lats because again, you're opening up and you're contracting that lat. It's really the same exact movement, pretty much. You can also do rows. Really, any sort of weightlifting, I think, is going to help your shooting. But specifically for that draw cycle, definitely pull-ups, definitely rows. And again, you're going to see just a huge improvement. I mean, yeah, Nick, get in here on my elbow and lat just from the side, like, boom. It's that quick, you know, that quick. And then same with when I let down, you know, just keep the elbow up, boom, no big deal. No big deal. Right here, it's just so smooth. I can do it smooth if I want. If I'm in a tree stand, I need to be quiet. Or I could do it fast, like if I need to, just, you know, that quick, you know. So that's really gonna help. I promise it will. Hope no one was offended if you draw that way. I want people to shoot for a long time, and I care about archery health. So my dad, in fact, recently switched. He was starting to draw like that. I said, hey buddy, you got to get that elbow up, use that lat. And like literally it helped him so much. And even his form, like when he was in a draw, his form got way better, shooting got way better, and it all started with switching the draw technique. So I hope that helps you guys. And Nick, anything else I should?
Pretty much nailed it. Maybe just show them like your hand placement.
On the front hand?
Yeah, because you know, sometimes you'll see, I mean, I've done it before. I'm sitting there tinkering around with my hand.
Okay, yeah.
So we're talking about time, that kind of, you know.
Right. So again, time is important. So a lot of guys at 3D shoots, I will see draw their bow like this, with this as their front hand grip. Okay.
So what happens from there?
So then, yeah, even if they have proper hand grip in their draw, look at this. If I draw it back, now I'm holding all this weight and I'm pushing all this weight, and then I have to try to drop my hand, find that groove, and like, it's just awkward, you know, like, because you're holding this weight, it's kind of slippery, you might be sweating, and you're trying to, like, against tension in the heat of the moment, you're trying to do that, and it just doesn't make any sense. So what I recommend for people to do on the front hand is to, before you even draw, set your grip. So like, look at that, my grip is already exactly how I'm going to shoot. So then again, if I'm hunting and a deer comes out in a shooting window, or if I'm at a 3D shoot, look at my hand, it's already set. And then I just do, boom, my draw cycle, and boom, everything's ready to go. Literally all I have to do is draw back, turn my hand, catch my jawline, nose on string, boom, we're good to go, that quick. Whereas like, think about this, like Nick, this is crazy actually if you think about it. Like if you draw the way I talked about that I don't think is correct, and not, again, that's not good for your body. So if you draw like this, and you don't set your grip ahead of time, think about that. Now you have to draw, get to here, bring everything up, and then fiddle with your grip. You've done like 3 steps that you don't even need to do. It's wild, you know? So again, I really hope this video is helpful to you guys. I think it should be. And I know it's gonna be a little bit hard if you've shot that other way a long time. Some people might have to shoot that way for health reasons or whatever, and I get that. But if you're physically able, I'm telling you guys, try to make the switch on that draw cycle. It's going to be hard in the beginning, but it'll definitely be worth it. Your body's going to thank you, and you'll shoot better as well, I can almost guarantee. So we're going to wrap up this video, but I do want to say a couple things first. Number one, we have merch available now on the website on bowdisciples.com. We have hats, t-shirts, all sorts of cool gear. So pick up some gear, I would really appreciate it, and you can rock it at 3D shoots and look as cool as me, hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Nah, I'm kidding. But today you can see I have the Total Archery Challenge shirt on, and that is partly because I wanted to say that this year I will be going to Total Archery San Antonio, and I will be going to both stops in Utah. So if you're going to be at any of those Total Archery stops, you know, leave a comment, DM me on Instagram, or again, if you have questions about how to draw or any of those basics I talked about today, don't be afraid to leave a comment, DM me, and I'm more than happy to have a conversation and try to help you draw better. But that's it. I hope to see some of you guys in Utah or Texas at Total Archery Challenge. Beautiful sunny day, and that's all we got. So I'm gonna do one more draw for the road. Nick, I'm gonna let you choose what angle we roll.
Okay. Just do a multi.
Lean forward a bit, get on that lat, Boom, straight to the anchor. Grip already set, everything good to go. And we're just dropping 12 rings at 3Ds. Total Archery, we're ready. Thank you guys, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.